Give me a check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Check 1 2. Inside the ride.
Your MC career taking off then.
Yeah, man. If we don't make it as producers, then that's it. We'll
Any day now.
spit bars.
Sorry, he texted me at like 2 a.m. because I sent him like the stuff for the show. He was like, "Oh mate, I've had a mare. I'm in Norfolk." I was like, "What?"
That sounds like Freddie B.
But he was coming on. He was coming on with LE. And,
yeah.
And then he's just like, "Yeah, I've finished uni and I've just been on a mad one." So to be fair, he was very apologetic, and I was just
very
like,
Freddie, to be fair.
Freddie B, he's got food in his hand. I've seen him MC whilst eating a kebab.
Is that right? It was like 1 a.m, and then we're like, we need some like, you know, some energy and some vitamins. So we just started eating fruit, and I'm thinking,
yeah,
fruit. This is like actually hitting the spot. Fruit at raves,
cucumber. I've got friends that eat cucumbers. Like whenever we go to like an Airbnb, they'll fill the fridge with cucumbers.
It's a good idea. Like stay hydrated. But like if someone, imagine you're just on it in a rave, and then someone just like gives you like this juicy pineapple. You're like, oh my god, like it's amazing.
Well, like an actual pineapple, like a whole one.
That would be funny as well.
Heavy P used to walk around Boontown and read like in front of Set to 6 eating a peach.
That is honestly. So I'm thinking about taking that. I'm like, you know, getting onto like Sasha Lord or something in Warehouse Project and just like going around with like trays of
a little fruit and veg stand.
Or like festivals, like
apples 10 for a pound. Apples 10 for a pound.
A festival would make a lot of sense. A festival would make sense.
And I was like, festival does, and like get some like really nice girls to do it as well, attract attention, little speaker beaming out.
It's just how much the food will spoil by day 3.
That's true. You'd have to get it fresh sent in, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd have to go out and get it fresh every day from like some refrigerated truck.
And I'll have to go to Dragon's Den with it. If I see you guys coming like and stealing my idea,
don't you worry about it.
Gotta patent it.
Yeah, don't worry, that's what I do.
Oh god.
You can't stop me.
But how about we get started then? Honestly, like there's so much to talk about. You guys must have been so busy in the background of everything, and it's really good. Just want to start out by saying congrats to you guys for the Can't Stop Me EP coming out. Obviously that coming out on Formation Records, and obviously that will have been like a lot of work in the background and a lot of collabs as well. You've done some cool stuff. How does it feel that it's actually like out now and all this has come to fruition?
It's been quite a while in the making, yeah.
I think I mean it contains it contains our first collabs with a bunch of people. So it contains our first ever collab with Sammy Hall, who we've now gone on to make between 10 and 15 tracks with. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So it can, in fact, every single collab on there is our first collab that we did with someone. So the one with Organics is our first collab.
Oh yeah, that's true. Even Helen, yeah.
The one with Helen Kay, we've done 5 with her now, but that was the first one, and that's on there. And then we've got the one with J-Fowl. We've now made 6 or 7 tunes with J-Fowl now.
Yeah.
So a load of really cool labels, and that was the first one. So. That's kind of really cool that every single tune on there is our first collab with someone.
Definitely, and they're all like massive tunes as well. And I'm sure I've seen you guys on stuff with them before, but like obviously this is, like you said, it's the first one. What you say? The first one that's been released.
First one that's been
Well,
released.
you've had J-Fowl like release stuff on Grand Theft Audio as well.
And we made another lesson. Another lesson was like the second or third song we made with him, but that came out first.
Yeah, because it came out sooner. When it comes out on your own label, then it just seems that like the process is a little bit more streamlined. You're a bit more in control of what of the timelines there. But obviously, if it's coming out on someone else's label, then they choose it to fit in with their schedule, which is perfectly.
We've got like 5 more coming with J-Fowl as well.
We've got 5 more coming with
So
J-Fowl.
good. He kills it.
He's amazing. He went from like not to a million in fucking 10 seconds.
Definitely. I've got a tune on from JFL that I think you guys sent me, and for some reason it saved in record box like wrong, and it's just called JFL. So I don't know what it's called, but I always go
All
for
you
it, and
need
it's
to know.
sick.
How
It's
does
sick.
it
It's
go?
just JFL. It goes.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
That one.
Banger. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like.
That one's just called JFL.
Is it JFL
No.
by
Yeah, the
JFL? No, but like obviously, like it's working. The collaborations. Are you going to be looking to work with them in the future again?
With
Absolutely.
JFL, yeah.
With everyone on
always
the
work with JFL. Every single tune that we make with JFL is consistently just incredibly high quality. I think part of the reason for that is because we don't always agree on everything. So sometimes we'll want something one way and he'll want something another way. And when we find that compromise, it's better than either of ideas put together. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely,
So
and I
that's
think
really cool when that happens.
creatively, you've got to sort of be able to get critiqued.
Yes.
And you don't want a load of yes men saying, "Yeah, that's it, that's sick," and
Oh,
then when
that's
it
JFL.
goes,
Yeah, JFL's not a yes man, but that's what's
JFL's not a yes
That's what's
man.
great about him.
just rinses you. This is
No,
shit.
exactly.
No, he doesn't say that. He's a lot more tactful than that. But yeah, it can be bad collabing with people who are either too strong-willed or too weak-willed. They either think they know everything and then they don't give your ideas a chance, or they don't know much at all, so they're just happy to be along for the ride, and then you might as well have made the tune yourself. But when you find people like JFL, who when you're collabing with them, all the ideas are flowing, and when you reach an impasse, then the solution to that ends up being better than either of your single ideas, and that's what collaboration's all about. And we're really, really happy to be working with him.
Amazing. I had a quick question about the Can't Stop Me EP as well, because you've done a Sunrise Can't Stop Me and then Sunset Can't Stop Me. Where did that come about? Did you have like two ideas and think couldn't decide?
Came first. The Midnight
came
first. The one that's last on the EP actually came first.
So basically, there is a third member of Solar called Paul, who lives in Australia. He's like the silent partner. He's a bit less active on social media and stuff, but he's got absolutely great ideas for making drum and bass tracks. He's been in the game so long, and he's a really vital member of the team. And we made this tune. He made a lot of the intro elements, and then Sammy obviously did the vocal, and he was like, "You know what, lads, I think the drop should go like this," and sort of made one that was a bit more DC breaks and a bit less canine. And it was so good. But we also still really liked R1, and Sammy preferred R1. So we just made both. And we said to SS, "Which one do you want? The Midnight mix or the Sunrise mix?" And he said, "Well, I'll have both."
Yeah, because we liked them both equally. It was never like original and VIP either. It was just two versions.
Yeah. I think at one point we thought one was going to be the original and one was going to be the VIP. And then that switched round. And then in the end, we just came up with Sunrise and Sunset. Sorry, Sunrise. We're going to do Sunrise and Sunset, but Sunset sounds too similar to Sunrise. So we got Midnight and Sunrise.
That's right.
So yeah,
so I said Sunset, didn't I? Yeah.
Oh, did you?
But yeah, sick idea, and I like it as well. I enjoy it when artists do that and sort of give you like a little VIP version of things. It always like mixes things up a bit, but yeah. Again, congrats on the release, and I'll definitely be supporting it and playing it out. So for sure. Let's move on to you guys being signed to Fully Charged. So talk me through that a bit. Like I saw it was like a live performance they want to do with you. Is that right?
Yeah. Do you want to feel this, Rob?
Yeah, it's for the Sammy Hall. Well, we're going to take bookings for Solar as well, but it's mainly for the live stuff with Sammy Hall.
Cool.
If you search for Solar Sammy Hall on YouTube, you'll see the perfect example of it, which is like a mini mix we made of me and James DJ and Rival Technique MC and Sammy singing over her bits.
So
yeah, it's sick as well. I enjoyed it.
1 hour show. We want to extend that to a 1 hour show. What we thought is it's really great when like live singers sing D&B, but a lot of the time, like it can be a bit not tedious, but it can really break up the night if a singer comes on and does like a 15-minute live PA
and just plays the song start to finish.
Just plays songs start to finish. And there's been big acts that I've seen that big act live, and I've been like, oh, it kind of kills the vibe a little bit. So what we wanted to do, Not always, but there has been some that I've
Yeah.
seen that I've felt like that. And so what we wanted to do is do like our normal sort of frenetic mixing, our sort of style of double
Double
drops
drops.
and that sort of thing, like
Mm.
in the vein of Friction and Andy C. But we wanted to be able to have a live PA sewn into that performance, because I don't think it's been done before. And I think that there is a gap in the market for
Yeah.
fast-paced mixing with a female singer over the top.
I like it.
And yeah, it's. I think it works really well. Seeing both mini mixes where we've done it, I think it goes really well. And then the bits where she's not singing, Rival Technique's one of the best MCs we know. He's absolutely fantastic, and yeah, he sort of is the glue that then holds that performance together and keeps people hyped between songs and stuff. So it's really good.
We should come in the studio with Rival one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, we need to come down to you.
As soon as we're allowed.
We're allowed,
Yeah,
aren't we? You've got guests on now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, yeah. So I thought that you guys, like, it might have been a bit late for you guys to come on or
I
something.
mean,
Like
James
you
is
wanted
kind of
to
far
do
away,
that.
but it can be done.
Yeah.
Can be done.
We'll pencil something in the future because I can have live guests in now. So you guys DJing,
Rival dancing.
right? Yeah, Rival on the mic. That'll be
We can't
massive.
talk about it yet, but we're about to be one of our collabs with JFAL called Rattlesnake is going to be announced on a very special label to come out towards the end of summer as part of a multi-artist compilation. So when that's announced,
How special are we talking?
top tier.
Woo!
So,
I love it.
We'll pop in around then and do around the time of release.
Definitely, yeah, 100%.
I
Let's
think
do that.
probably August, and we'll get something sorted.
We've got
Sounds
a
awesome.
single. We can say this, can't we? We've got a single with T-Man coming on the same label later in the year. So
Yo,
Yeah,
nice.
that's all we can say about that.
Yeah. And
Busy
that's
bees, you
okay.
guys. Honestly, I like the grind.
Yeah.
No, well done. Sick. No, it sounds amazing, and the live performance kind of thing to go back on that as well. Really creative. Always got to be. I think in this game to stand out, you've got to do something different.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys doing what me and Robbie do, and so it's like a USP, like a unique selling point for our act is sometimes we'll play with live collaborators. So
I like it.
It'll be the same. We're going to do a few in Manchester with Helen Kay as well. Obviously, logistically, it's much easier for her to get to Manchester since she lives in Manchester. For a few radio stations and little festival bits around in the northwest, we're going to link up with Helen and do something similar. So
where's Sammy from?
Really fun. Brighton.
Just outside
Actually went
Brighton.
down to visit her, didn't we, Rob?
Yeah, a few weeks ago. Well, one of the main things we want to do is sew it in so like it doesn't. There's no stop. We sort of said about the stopping and starting, but so it's still just a set start to finish.
Yeah,
and it's not jarring at all. The singer just flows in as and when kind of thing.
I like that.
Well, watch the video on YouTube. It's the best way to.
Yeah. No, I watched it this morning.
Oh, great!
Got to do my homework, boys.
Oh, you got that.
What did you think? This is where he goes, oh, it's shit.
No, it's good. It mixes things up again because like sometimes our attention spans as like modern humans are quite limited sometimes, and you might be watching a mix. Oh, that was good. Oh, and then you go on to your next bit. Oh, but then with that, it gives it another layer, another element to look
You'll
out.
remember it.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
Remember, yeah.
But I like it. Definitely keep going on it. And smashed it.
How it happened with Fully Charged is they've been running events for a while and they're getting into artist agency.
Yeah.
We just spoke to them and said this is what we do. Sent them a few of our tunes and like some of the labels were coming out on later this year, and sent them the mix that we did with Sammy where she's singing over the top with Nathan emceeing, and they were like, "Yeah, cool, this is really good. We'll get you signed up and we'll take it from there." So they're excited, we're excited. It's a fun and creative time at the moment for all of us.
Nice, I like it. And another thing I wanted to touch on was the event that you're putting on with Hit and Run.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
how long's that been in the mix? And like, sick lineup, by the way. Love the lineup. And have you always wanted to do like a versus night?
Yeah, room each.
Yeah, we've been doing lots of. Well, I mean, we've done plenty of versus nights in the past, and Mum's done plenty of versus nights in the past, but it's never really. It's just never happened before where we've we've played it hit and run between me and Rob probably about 20-30 times over the years, but we've just
gone there. Like we've always it's just always been part of our diet as a raver is hit and run in Manchester.
Absolutely, and they put on some amazing lineups, so we're really happy. Basically, I wanted to run my birthday night on the 20th of August, and he said to me, I've got a night on at the same night, shall we just link it up? It's in here, we've just got 2 really big rooms. I think it's got 3 or 4, but we're just taking 2, and we're gonna really hopefully it'll do really well. I mean,
and so far so good. The reaction
really fast. The reaction
definitely,
wasn't it?
It's just like COVID permitted, isn't it? Like if things get like pushed back again, but like honestly, fingers crossed that goes ahead, and it'll be awesome. Like, I've only just moved to Manchester in the last year, so I'm still like getting into like the club scene here. I've done a few like big ones and things like that, but Hidden's one of them where I've only been once for my mate's birthday, and he wasn't let in. So but luckily it was dead, and I've been told a lot about Hidden, and a lot of it's to do like very, very like grimy and dark and like perfect for like raving. So like I saw it and I was just like, and I'm out. So I'm quite looking forward to it. I'll definitely. This will
be a very good introduction to it, I imagine.
Yeah, I imagine it will be. I mean, we've got We've got Gray, Daceplate, Kara, Leveler, Brownie with Toddler and TNT, and then it'll be the first ever 1 hour show with us, Sammy, and Rival Technique, which is going to be really exciting. And then we've got some of our residents playing. It'll be J Fowl's Manchester debut, which will be cool.
Sick.
And then
where's he from?
He's from Bristol, but he lives near Malmesbury.
Yeah, he's near his address is near Malmesbury. He lives in the sticks, so he doesn't even live in an actual place.
Robbie always laugh when we have to send his address to label owners so that they can write out the contracts. His address it doesn't even say at a place. His address says near Malmesbury, which is always makes us laugh.
He's just in a tent with a generator.
It's near a place.
So he's a bit of a nomad.
Yeah.
Like it.
Well, that's going to be really cool. And then in Richard's room, he's got his Golden Boys, Truthos Mufasa, T-Man, Sparks. So yeah, the MC talent is always really strong and then in our room, we've got Rival Technique and Freddie B.
Sick. That sounds awesome. And if you need any more DJs,
Oh, maybe.
I'll send you a mix.
Okay, well, go.
But yeah, it sounds amazing. Really looking forward to that. And I'm just looking forward to just gigs going ahead. Like, oh my god! Like,
I think I'd be more worried if it was in June, but because it's in August, then even if like I hope it doesn't get delayed by 8 weeks, but even if it was delayed by like 6, 7, 8 weeks, then it would still go.
You've got time, yeah.
Sick. And I guess the silver lining would be if it's the first rave back, then it'll be absolutely such a vibe. Imagine being at the first rave back.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That'd be unbelievable. But
definitely,
hopefully
it's going to go bonkers. Everything's going to go
back to normal from 3 weeks' time. But I just don't have any faith in the government to make that.
I know the government's just made us into a bunch of pessimists.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have much faith in them before COVID.
Yeah, I know.
I've even less now. I didn't think it was possible for my expectations of them to fall even lower.
I feel you. I'm with you on that one. Shouts out to Boris. Nice one, mate. Sick. No, sounds good. I think one last thing I wanted to touch on is I don't know if you can talk about your remixed album yet. If you can't,
we can, can't we? We sent the promos out.
Yeah, okay. So we've got 5 remixes of Solar Tunes coming out on Grand Theft Audio.
Aries, Brownie, Airglow, J Fallon, Vectral.
big. Yeah, I've had a listen to a few of them. Like,
which is your favourite?
I don't know. It was a while since I did it. I like the Rowney one.
Rowney's is different.
Just because I love the original as well, and it goes a bit different.
Oh, of course, you always. I remember. Yeah, you were very supportive of the original. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll have to have another listen because it was a few weeks back, but really liking it. And Jay Fowler always kills it.
In August. August,
I believe. Yeah.
August the 8th, yeah.
I really like all of them. I like hearing Aries on a liquid tip. That's really cool. Hearing Rowney doing like a sort of very different kind of tune. Yeah. Kind of like somewhere between liquid and jump up and sort of like very, very funky. And then obviously Airglows is fantastic. It's great to have Airglow on the label. He's a US based
guy from LA, Ganson.
Yeah, he's from LA and he's a really good producer. He's a really good pianist as well, like a sort of real musician.
Yeah,
plays real instruments and stuff, not just mouse and keyboard. Like
they exist.
But, Vectorals is like
I love the Vectoral one.
So good, like just really high energy, high octane. And
really underrated, I reckon, Vectoral as well.
Vectoral,
I think so as well. I think he's so talented, and I think everyone's sleeping on him. But when he makes that one big tune, like everyone, when he makes that one big tune,
for sure.
Everyone will listen to all of his back catalogue and pretend they weren't sleeping on him since the beginning. You know,
yeah, for sure.
He makes like perfect sort of music as well.
Jay Fowles as well. Jay Fowles as well is really good. That's had a lot of comments in the promo feedback.
Yeah.
Jay Fowle, he's definitely our golden boy at the moment, isn't he, Rob?
Of course, yeah, without a doubt.
I'm looking forward to meeting him for the first time at my birthday.
yeah.
Mad. It's funny, like same for us guys. Like we're in Manchester too. Like we've known each other for a bit now. We did an interview, but never met.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you. I'm sure I'll see you every week.
Yeah. 100%. You'll be sick of me with my fruit in the rave.
yeah.
Here's Rory. Get us some pomegranate.
Yeah, it all sounds amazing, and like it's I'll take my hat off to you boys. You got so much going on at the minute, many fingers in many pies.
Thanks for all the support, man. You always get us on. And
thank you, mate. Yeah, we really appreciate it.
100%, yeah, no problem at all. And we'll sort something out for maybe like August time. Get you on, and we'll smash it.
Yeah, man. As soon as we get the release date from. Then
Zostable Records.
What did you say?
That was a guess. Hospital.
Close. It does have consonants and vowels in it.
Oh my god, no way. That was a big shout. But yeah, do you guys want to like shout your socials so people are listening can
Solar D&B on everything?
Solar D&B on everything. Solar D&B on Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, and because our agent has told us that this is where all the kids listen to drum and bass nowadays, we had to set up a TikTok, which, much to the embarrassment of my 15-year-old stepdaughter, who's like, "You can't be on TikTok. You're not cool enough to be on TikTok." So.
Gotta be doing some dances to your tunes.
Yeah, get some dad dancing. Get out the old imaginary basketball, the old chicken dance. Get them all out.
I love it. Yeah, sweet. Hey, thanks so much, guys. It was awesome to talk to you.
Nice one, Rory.
Looking forward to the stuff that we're doing in the future as well, and like, congrats again from all your stuff.
Cheers, buddy. Chat to you soon.
Nice one, boys.
Bye.
In a bit.
Brilliant. Oh, he's done.
Where's it gone?